Greetings from beyond, my fellow pony enthusiasts. This is Bramble Shadow 4 here, and today I wanted to show you a little project that I've been working on for actually quite some time. Anyways, what this is the MLP Virtual Trading Cards, and essentially this is a project that I started around this last winter. And anyways, the whole goal was just to create fancy-looking MLP trading cards that when you click on them, rotate. Essentially, it's not too fancy besides the fancy animation anyways, but you click on a card and it essentially rotates and it'll give you a description of the pony you have. And then the goal was just to, make a large number of these. So in addition to, but I decided to make a program that did a little more than just let you browse it. So in addition to be able to just look through all of the cards and just look at them and be amazed, you can also go over to the My Cards section here. This is the catalog. But if you head over to My Cards, you'll see that you can actually collect these cards for your own. So you can get booster packs right here by clicking this button. So this gives you a boosty pack. And now in your cards, you have all these new cards added to your collection. And as you can see, if you have 0 credits, you can't buy any more booster packs. But you, of course, can come over to the market here and try to sell your cards and get a decent amount of money for them, and then try to buy cards for the great price of 0 and so forth, trying to essentially get as many cards as you possibly can. And essentially what this allows you to do is it allows you to compulsively trade MLP cards and complete your collection as much or as little as you could possibly want without having to spend a dime in real life. As you can see, I have 50 credits here and I have 6 cards. And if I find 8, that's a really good price right there. So now I have back to my full 7 cards, but instead of having 0 credits, now I have 37. But as you can see, I'm starting to add quite a few more cards to my collection. That's a really good price right there. But anyways, about these cards, you can, in your own section right here, there's a few more options that are including in the trading cards. You can search for cards. So like I have Applejack, as you can see there, but if I just Google Apple, you'll get Applejack and Appaloosa. You can also display cards by their type or by category. So right here, it'll show you the main 6 ponies that I have. You can also get the locations. You can get antagonists. You can get all the character cards. You can get just the Earth ponies. So see some of the filtering there. That's another feature. Another feature right here is you can sort the cards by their card back. Now, all of these are pink card backs, so they're all in the standard except for the one green back I have. There's multiple card backs, so there's also Cloud, Sunset, and Foils. If we go to the market here, you'll see that this is a Cloud back. It's that blue background there. Let's see if we can see a Sunset. The Canterlot right there, that is a Sunset background. It's quite different. Those are more rare than the other backgrounds. And if we'll have a foil that comes up, hopefully fairly soon. In the meantime, I will buy a few cards trying to earn a little extra cash to maybe get a nicer card. No foil card. Rarity right there. That's a nice sparkling rarity foil card. Obviously, they're the hardest to get. They're the rarest if you buy them in the booster packs. And essentially, they look the most impressive. There's a Sparkly Trixie and a Sparkly Maud Pie for you there. And a bunch of others. So again, as soon as you get 350 credits more, you can buy extra booster packs. You can also just try to go here directly and buy cards as much or as little as you want. But if all these cards right here aren't enough for you, if you're not satisfied by this, I've also decided to make a customization option available here. So if you want to add your own booster packs essentially to the main catalog, it's quite easy. All you have to do is you click on this button. It'll let you create a new card. And say we want to create a Super Rainbow Dash card. So you can just type in the name of the card, Super Rainbow Dash. That'll add this right here. You can get a URL. Now, I've already Googled some images there. That's a pretty good one. So if we copy this image, we can then take this back here, paste it in. We now have the Super Rainbow Dash card. We can add a description. I don't actually know the Super Rainbow Dash backstory, but anyways, just say Super Rainbow Dash. Obviously, you can come back and type in whatever you want here. And you can also add some tags to it. Now, the tags are the things that sorts by. So if I add a tag of, say, fan-made, that's probably a good one, fan-made. You might also say character, because Super Rainbow Dash is a character. You might also say Pegasus. And so you can save that card to your collection. Now, along with these cards, you can easily create as many or as few as you want. as many are as you. You have to have unique images for all of them, so you can't really make the same card twice. But once you create the cards, you can also easily share them with your friends by copying this URL. Now, if I close this web page, or if I come over to this web page, if I just copy that URL, it will reload the Super Rainbow Dash card, even if I delete it from the collection. Again, copying that URL allows it to share it with whoever you want. Assuming you want to keep the card, you can save it to your collection. And if you want it to appear in the catalog, you'll notice it's not here at the moment. But if you come over to Super Rainbow Dash, you can click this button which says import the custom cards into the catalog. And if you do that, you'll notice that your Super Rainbow Dash card here pops right up. It also allows you to search for it in these categories. So fan made, Super Rainbow Dash right there. And if that is not enough for you adding individual cards to the deck, I also have put in the option right here to create custom text files to import a lot of cards at once. So say you made a whole bunch of custom cards that you wanted, you can just add them all to your custom cards and then copy this image. Now copy this piece of text here. Now this piece of text is a JSON file. What that means is if you come over to a website that will host JSON files or text files, but the important thing is that it's CORS enabled, that's a special resource, you can copy in this text, and when you save it, you can essentially access it with this URL here that they provide with you. And you'll notice that if I delete this card from the collection and I add in this special URL that they give you, in your catalog, it will automatically import all the cards that are provided in this text file. So all of the cards that you put in here, they're in this format essentially. All of them will be imported into your library. So essentially what this means is if I were to drop dead tomorrow, you could still fully add as many or as few cards as you want to this library without my help and continue to do the My Cards and collection with them. And to demonstrate this, I've actually created my own custom file for this. It's called the Derpy set, derpyset.json. And when you add that, you'll notice that not only do you have the Super Rainbow Dash card in here, but you also have a myriad of different Derpy cards with different Derpy images, and they will all appear in the market if you wait long enough to see some of them. We'll wait until you see a custom card, but essentially it adds them to the catalog and the program will continue to use them for as much as little as you want. So essentially it's fully customizable. That's what the code is. There's a happy Derpy. Ooh, it's a bit expensive. You can't really buy that. But anyways, that's pretty much all there is to this MLP Trading Cards. I spent a lot of time working on it, so I hope you kind of like it. If you don't, that's okay too. You never have to look at this awful piece of crap again if you don't want to. But if you really want to create, you can really do a lot with it. I'm hoping that there'll be some people that will really enjoy being able to create their own MLP Trading Cards. I think it's really fun just being able to buy as many as you want and not have to worry about spending real money that you don't have on cards of sentimental value. But this, I feel like, is a really nice alternative. And if you do, any of you do end up utilizing this and have a lot of fun with it, maybe if you even create a ton of custom cards and upload them to the internet, just make sure to share that with me. I would glad to see what you all create. Anyways, that's all here for the moment. See you later.